Assalamu alaikum everybody, my name is Bayan Jabed and I will be this year's 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade English and social studies teacher. You might know me as the science teacher from last year, but I am very excited to be taking on these two new subjects. My background is that I have a bachelor's in both international relations and political science from the University of New Mexico. This is my second year teaching at STEM Academy, in case you guys didn't know. But yeah, so some things that we're going to be going over in ELA for both 5th, 6th, and 7th, 8th are narrative storytelling and writing. So being able to really focus and read closely and being able to write, to want to write to learn, right? So a lot of it will go into student narrative, identifying characteristics, critical thinking, drawing evidence from text, annotations, etc. Working with evidence is really a huge one. Being able to follow the rules of communication. Why is it important to be a critical thinker? How do we formulate and use the rules of communication? How do we use figurative language? What is figurative language? What is tone? What is meaning? What is character development, etc.? We'll also go into understanding perspectives and opinions, understanding how an author develops a certain point of view, and how the author's setting can influence that point of view or that perspective. We're going to be reading personal accounts of people during a historic moment in the 19th century. That'll align a lot with social studies, as well as we'll be learning about states and capitals and U.S. history and New Mexico history as well. We'll also be doing, really the main aim for this year is to be able to allow students to have the opportunity to track and evaluate their writing as critical thinkers and be able to conduct supported and independent research. So yeah, that's what we're looking at in terms of how the semesters are going to look. Of course, we'll also include, grammar, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and intro to debate. So we're going to be going over defining claim and arguments and data and warrants and point of view, etc. Some things that I do expect in my classroom, right? So my classroom expectations, they include, of course, respecting yourself, respecting the teacher, respecting your school, and those around you, as well as your surroundings. My second thing is to always have my students put forth their absolute best effort at all times. What does that look like? That looks like you always doing your own work, no plagiarizing. That looks like you putting learning ahead of good grades, although they go hand in hand. It means putting quality work over handing in rushed work or work that you want to get done ahead of time. A third thing would be, of course, being prepared for class each day. That means all materials in an organized binder coming into class each and every day. Let's see, what else do I have? Following directions when given. That's a huge one, right? Do your best to follow them the first time so we're not wasting our time in class and we're not taking away from our learning time. If you're confused, of course, ask questions. We really want to aim for preserving a positive learning environment. Not just aim, but be amongst a positive learning environment, right? That also means within your actions as students. That also means not interfering with teaching and other students' learning. That's absolutely not tolerated. Using class time to learn. No sleeping, no playing, no listening to music, no texting, etc. And then, of course, being able to take responsibility. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't plagiarize, don't blame someone else. Be responsible towards your own missing assignments or towards any low grades or anything like that. I will work with you, of course. Class rules, simply put, turn off all cell phones, cellular devices, no food or drinks, arrive to class early and on time, don't cheat or plagiarize, use polite and appropriate language, and do your best work and turn it in on time. Lastly, always come in with a smile. I really hope that this year, inshallah, is a happy and safer one for us all. And yeah, I'm really excited to have the students back and to be meeting new students as well. I'll see you guys soon. Ma salama. Bye.